This is an update on my reptiles. This is my incubator right here that I built. It's got a few shelves. There's actually a fan system behind this metal that runs up. Sucks down through this little A-crate setup, which actually disperses the heat really good. I lift this up, you can see there's a crack back there. Sucks the air in. I got 11-inch flex swap mounted on the back of this mount. There's a fan in here. Hooks up to my Reptile ND, and it'll hold a pretty good amount of clutches. So I could do some big clutches here, and then I could do 6 on each rack. It's got a lot of space, so that's my incubator. Here's the Reptile ND that's going to be running it. Okay, here's my reptile room. Okay, so I'm not going to show everything today. That'll take a long time. These are the ones I'm growing out. This is a rack I built actually out of expanded PVC. Welded it together, and it's perfect for these little V18 tubs. But this is my black pewter. She's creeping up on 500 grams right now, and she's a live rat eater, so she eats okay. She prefers smaller rodents than what she should be eating, but that's fine. This is my Mojave girl. She's actually about 800 grams, so I need to move her into a bigger tub, but I like to get them up to 1,000 before I move them, then their feeding response stays really good. This is one of my spinner girls, and she's actually about 700 grams, about somewhere in there, and she has a pretty good feeding response. She actually fasted for about 8 weeks there for a while, but she's doing good again. This is my spinner blast female. She's pretty awesome. I actually loaned my friend a female I got because he had a male spinner blast, and I told him that I just wanted a female spinner blast out of it, and he hatched them out, and there was actually only a few eggs, and then he bought the female from me too, so I ended up with this spinner blast female though. This is my black flame bee. I don't know if it does it justice here. Let me try to pull it out, get some of its colors. Snake is super orange all over the place. See if I can pick it up. That whole bottom's like orange. Every time she sheds, she gets oranger and oranger. And then her lines on the bottom actually blushing out super yellow. Each shed it gets better and better. He, sorry. But he's one of my good breeders. He locked up a couple times with some of my females. My pastel lesser male, you can tell from here, he's a good looking pastel lesser. I actually, it took me a while to find one with this kind of coloring. I was going for one that was super blushed out and high yellows, and all his blushing is just really yellow, so looks really good. This is my fire male, and he's been locking up a lot too. Actually, that pastel lesser has too. This guy locked up with my fire female and my blonde pastel for some fireflies possibly. I'm doing who's your daddy clutches on pretty much everything except for a couple normals, or just getting my triple gene and double gene males. So here's my bumblebee girl. She's about 1,000 grams, and she's actually, I think she's more like 920 or somewhere around there, but she's growing pretty quick. She might go late this season, maybe. I seriously doubt it though. I'll probably wait till next season. This is a het albino female that I actually got from one of my buddies. Hooked me up with a killer deal. I mean, I got it for the price of a normal. I'm not really into recessives, but you know, she's pretty cool. So I'll just keep her, breed her. Actually, I could probably breed her this season. She's about 1350, and I don't know. I do it at like 15, but I prefer 18 just because you get more eggs and it's better. That's just a normal on the top one. Here's my fire female, and she actually weighs 1,600 grams. She went through a rough shed just about 3-4 days ago, but I don't soak my snakes. I mean, if there's just a patch about from her neck to that where she's bending right there on top of her dorsal, but I don't really soak them because I actually used to soak my snakes when that would happen, but then I got a respiratory infection in one of them, so it ended up costing me a bunch of money, and it comes off with the next shed anyway. And if it's real bad, which I usually don't, that's probably the worst I've gotten, because I spray them down the whole time. Here is my 2,500 gram spider female, and she's big, she's really docile. She's a very cool snake. I don't know, there's not much else I can say about her. She's got pretty nice sides. No wobble. That's the biggest thing with me and spiders. Don't want wobbles. And, oh, my bad, sorry girl. So there's my spider female. Here's my big 3,500 gram lemon pastel, who laid a pretty good clutch not that long ago. I mean, I can show you how long this girl is. See if I can get a better grip on her. Here we go. Check her out. She's a big girl. Really should be a two-hander thing. She's heavy. But she'll probably get up to about, you know, something like 4,000 grams, I bet. I'm gonna push her. I mean, she's put on a lot of her weight. She was really skinny, you know, after she laid, but she's got a wicked grip too. Look at the thickness of that girl. I mean, she's just a beast. There we go. She's pretty docile though, and she's a live rat eater. You know, jumbo large rats. So let's see, who else is... Okay, that's my lemon pastel that I just showed you. This is my blonde pastel. And I think blonde pastels are smoking, dude. I mean, check this thing out. Super bright. Really blushed out on the dorsal, all the way down. I mean, she's really nice. And she's the one who locked up with my fire. She's locked up with my black flame bee. And actually, here, I'm going to do a comparison. Put her on my arm. I mean, check these two girls out. Look at the difference in coloration between the blonde, which is super whited out. The colors, it's like almost like a ivory color or something, versus the lemon. I mean, both gorgeous snakes, but I'm sold on these blondes. They just have that beautiful coloration. Okay, put my blonde away. Make sure she's okay. She's a little freaked out. I don't want to stress them out too much. This is my lesser. She's only about 1,300 grams right now, but she's actually going into a shed. See, she's really dulled out. But she should go this season a little bit later. Try to get her up to 1,500. She's got a pretty good feeding response. So this is actually another het I got from my friend. It's a het clown, and she's pretty big. She's about 2,000 grams. So and I'm not really into recessives, so I'll just breed them like normals. But I mean, this makes the possibility for 60% or 50% hets. So here's another het albino, I guess. She's a little wicked. I don't want to pick her up. She's bit me a couple times. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And then I got a couple other grow out single genes. But that's my collection. Got the Herpstat 2. Like it very much. I mean, the upgrades they did on these new spider robotics is pretty awesome. I got the temp gun. Check temps in here. Scale. Use those nitro gloves for cleaning their tubs. I don't like to get that stuff on me. I do heat tape on this rack. I built this rack, and I was going to do it out of the 1/2 inch expanded CPVC. This is the 1/4 inch. Actually, I think that's 3/8 inch, something like that. But I don't know, for these two racks, you buy 2 of them, put them together, and you get all this rack set up. It's the same price for all this as it is for 1 sheet of expanded PVC, and it would take me 4 sheets to build on. And then I got Freedom Breeder tubs for this to build it on, and I use whiteboard. And I saw it on a video on YouTube, actually, how to do these racks, and it's pretty easy. And then I put casters on it just to make it go around a little smoother. But I use unprinted newspaper. Jay Kabolka, Reptiles, has a video on substrate, and he uses that, and I tried it, and it works really good. Keeps my tubs really clean. Everything seems really sanitary. I don't got a bunch of dust from all the substrate. I use these labels for my babies, but just stick them on there on the thing, and then if I sell it to somebody, I'll write down the name on it or whatever. I got another one of these racks that I built that's actually pretty much as wide as this table and goes up to the ceiling about probably to there. And that one will hold about 5 times as many as this one does, but I'll probably still keep this one too. And actually that other one, I'm doing the V15s, which are just a little skinnier, so you could actually fit 3 of those right here. They're like perfect for babies. So got this heater going on right now, but my oil heater ain't working so good. It keeps cutting in and out. This heater kind of sucks because it dries out the air in here really good, so I went with bigger bowls for the humidity. And I mean, my big snakes, they get really big bowls like that, and they could fit in there to soak if they want. Well, that's pretty much about it.